Hello, hello, hello. Welcome. Hopefully the sound is all working. Is that good? Yes, it is. What is going on, boys? It is time. Leeds versus Brighton. We need those points. I'm telling you, it's been a very, very, very rocky past few weeks. Very unlucky again against Tottenham last week. Unlucky against Leicester not to get all 3 points that day. But now it is time. It is imperative Leeds get the 3 points, especially with Aston Villa high flying under Steven Gerrard. Teams are pulling away from us. Teams are catching up to us. And it's all combining into a very, very, very messy relegation scrap. And that is something that we cannot afford to put ourselves into. So how are you all doing on this fine Saturday evening? Come on, boys. Sebastian, how are you? TK Giroud, how are you, my man? I'll have to check out that thing on Instagram after the game, of course. But what are you guys thinking, huh? Your old boy, Junior Firpo, is starting for Leeds today. What do you guys think about that one? Of course, Firpo been out for large parts of the season since he came in. He featured in the first few games, but since then, he's had injury problems, he's had COVID, he's had the lot, should I say, but now he is back in action. Shall we just have a little look at the team? First of all, let me put my headset on, and shall we have a little look at the teams for today? All right, look at this. This is your Brighton lineup, aka the 11 men that are going to get absolutely manhandled today. You've got Trossard starting up top with Neil Mopai. Neil Mopai, of course, the man who has given me a plethora of nightmares. I mean, the amount of times this guy scores against us is just not funny. He did it every time for Brentford. For Brighton as well. He's actually probably the worst player I've ever seen to come up against. Pascal Gross Bissouma, a lot of questionable things potentially going on in Yves Bissouma's life. But again, all alleged, of course. Jonathan Moder, Cucurella, Lamptey, Veltman, Dunk, and Webster. What do you guys think about Tarek Lamptey, by the way? It'd be interesting to see how he performs today. Of course, he really hit the ground running early on at Brighton, but since then, he's kind of gone off the boil a little bit personally. People aren't talking about him so much. He isn't quite getting the same spotlight and attention he once did. But forget the Brighton lineup. This is what you're all here for. The Leeds lineup. And I mean, what absolute fraud is running this site? Because they can't even spell Rafinha's name right. That's not how you spell Rafinha, pal. All right, you want to see how you spell Rafinha? Look at this. Back of the shirt. Beautiful man, beautiful shirt, beautiful name. It's going to be a beautiful goal he scores today. Hi, Sebastian, how are you? But yes, Rafinha Bellotti is back in the team. Of course, after that brief illness that he did have, expelling him from last week's fixture. How are you? I'm very good. Now that I'm seeing my boy Raf on the team sheet, I'm excited, should I say, for what he can do today. Rodrigo back in the side as well, sitting behind Dan James, playing up front. And look, I know it's a controversial one, but I actually think Dan James has been fantastic as a striker. It's just his finishing that lets him down. It's so annoying. If he had that last bit of good decision-making to his game, he would honestly be elite, Dan James. I feel so, I'm upset for him personally as well. Is Raf Dog back? Raf Dog is back in action, Curved Glass. How are you, my man? Your boys picking up a lovely 2-0 win earlier on, helping us out actually, and condemning Newcastle down into those relegation spots, which we are desperately trying to get out of. Sorry, I wasn't in much streams. I felt very ill. You don't have to apologize. I told you, man. Look, if you can make it, great. If you can't and you've got other things going on or you're ill or whatever, no worries, man. I'm happy to see you here. I'm happy to have you here, but no stress, no panic, no worries. I'll continue to be here. I'll continue to stream, to watch the games, to love the beautiful game, and of course, love Leeds United. And if you want to join along, then I'm always here for you. But like I said, Jack Harrison again. What a sumptuous assist Jack Harrison got last week, by the way. The way he did that little step over, flicked it through the legs, and the cross to Dan James was absolutely exquisite. And very good to see him back in the side. And of course, this for me is the big difference from the start of the season. From the start of the season, should I say? Adam Forshaw and Calvin Phillips playing together. Forshaw takes so much of the stress off of Calvin Phillips. It allows him to, like last game, he was playing as an auxiliary centre half at times. It just allows him so much more freedom of not having to dictate the tempo of the game. It's so beneficial to him, to Leeds as a whole, and this factor of having these two playing together is what's really helped turn Leeds' season around. I know the results necessarily haven't been turned around, but the performances have been on the up. Cooper, who's been a bit questionable as of late, of course, starting as well. Diego Llorente pairing up next to him with Dallas and Junior Firpo making his return to the side against Elan Melier. What are your score predictions? I want to hear them now. I want to see you slap your bolloquinos on the table and let me know who you think are going to pick up the 3 points today. Can't get used to you being on the right of the screen. I've always been here, lad. I've always been here. But this isn't the full thing. This is just so I can show you the lineup. I'm not fully here, like I say. Little bit of switcheroo. Bit of magic. And we're back in action. We're back over here. All right? See that? Very, very classy little transition there. Back to the big time, shall we say. 2-1 Leeds win. Who do you think is going to be the goal scorers? Come on, though. Why 2-1, actually, thinking about it? Why 2-1? Come on, can we not just once have a bit of optimism as Leeds fans? You know, feel like we could keep a clean sheet. I know clean sheets and Leeds United, especially this season, are two words that don't go together in the same sentence very well. But today, come on. I feel it. I can feel it in my bones. Hi, Michael Brown. How are you, my man? How are you? Good to have you here with us. I'm absolutely buzzing for this one. It's been a hot week since I've seen Leeds in action, and we're back ready to rumble. Rafinha and Dan James. Yeah, I'm feeling another Dan James goal myself, actually. What about you guys? 3-0 Leeds. Excellent prediction there. I'm going to go for 4-0 myself. I'm telling you, come on. One of these days, one of these weeks, the performance has to merit some goals. We're due an absolute smashing of another team. It's coming. I'm telling you, we've played so well. It's just been the final ball. We haven't been putting our chances away. One of these days, we're going to do it. We're going to nail a team to the ground. And I believe that's going to be Brighton. Terong Kwang, how are you, my man? Win is required today as Norwich close to within 2 points of Leeds today. Yeah, exactly. That's what I was saying before. And not only that, Michael, but Villa are starting to pull away now under Stevie G. I'm actually very annoyed they've got Steven Gerrard because they actually seem very much improved now. Couple of wins on the spin and they're starting to pull away from us. The teams behind us are starting to close in. Man, it's getting scary. We need a win ASAP, Rocky. A win is required today. Leeds are just unlucky as we play good and we fall, but I feel confident this week. Yeah, look, like I say, it's the same problem that cursed us in this championship. A lot of good attacking play, a lot of the ball in and around their area, but we don't have that creative source that can just create that killer chance. And when we have had the killer chances, the rare few times we have, from Rafinha doing a bit of magic or Jack Harrison creating a bit of magic, generally we haven't been taking our chances. But like I said, surely that's all got to change. And surely, or rather hopefully, that day is today. And I feel it is. Kickoff is pending. The teams are about to start as the boys take the knee. Rodrigo Moreno there. I love that kit, by the way. What do you guys think of that purple kit? I think it is absolutely sublime, personally. I know at first I was a bit iffy about it. If I'm honest, I was a bit iffy about that purple kit at first. But seeing the boys in it, like that Newcastle game we played in that kit, and seeing it now again on the boys, it makes me prefer it so much more. I actually really considering getting it now. I prefer Pascal at left back rather than Firpo. Pascal played quite good in that position the last couple of games. I think he did, but I think he was also very lucky that we had a lot of defenders back there and we had Calvin Phillips doing a lot of the dog work over there. And I feel, personally, I'd rather have him over Cooper as centre half. I'd rather have Firpo at left back than Struijk. To be honest, I think he offers a lot more going forward. I think he's not. I think he is quicker. And definitely recovery pace. Sometimes Struijk can find himself missing. Obviously, positionally, defensively, I think Struijk is a lot better than Firpo. But I would like to see Struijk play maybe in that left centre back position, doubling up with Firpo. And look, we've got Calvin Phillips back in centre half again today. So why could you not, have Struijk in that left centre back position and then filling in as a left back when Leeds go forward and Firpo goes into like a 4-man midfield? Because although it's 4 at the back, as is customary with Leeds this season, when we don't have the ball, we go to a back 3. I listened to the last days of Diego Maradona on Spotify. It's really sad. I haven't seen that. Last days on Spotify. What's is it what, just like a kind of documentary thing, or like a podcast documentary, whatever it is. Sounds interesting actually. Might have to give that a listen myself, Fred. Man, I wish and it is very sad. Sorry, may he rest in peace, by the way. A lot of, maybe he did stuff in his personal life that a lot of people may agree or disagree with. But what you can't disagree with is that the guy was a generational talent footballer with the ball at his feet. There were very, very few ever on his wavelength, on his planet, on anything. The guy had skill, he oozed class, and it's sad to see him go, of course. May he rest in peace, Diego Armando Maradona. As Junior Firpo comes through here to put the final nail in Brighton's coffin. And it's a poor cross, unfortunately. Man, I wish we had Roof, Augustin, Garcia, and Hernandez back. I don't really wish we had Augustin, to be honest. I was sad for him that it didn't work out as Cucurella comes into the box here, whips it in. That is very suspect defending by Leeds. It's cleared away there by Cooper. But again, Cucurella is absolutely twisting ankles out here. Diego Llorente struggling to get the ball off him. I'm not sure what's going on over there. They're playing hokey pokey over there. He's twisting his ankles left, right, and center. Augustin, he didn't really perform for Leeds, if I'm honest. When he did manage to get himself fit enough to get half a game, he wasn't very impressive. I can't lie. He looked clunky. He looked still. He looked stuck in the mud almost. Wow, Leeds need to wake up here big time because Brighton are really piling the pressure on now. They're Tarek lamping the pressure on there. And yes, I know his name's Lamptey. As he gets the ball there, lovely through ball to him, dinks it in. And again, Veltman is just left acres of space there, man. Lamptey with the ball in. I don't know what the hell Cooper's doing there. He's not looking at his man. And he's just left Moda in acres of space there. And he's blazed the ball over the bar. But yeah, obviously I wish we had Hernandez back. Because Hernandez is one of the few great creative sources that we actually had. And now a lot of that onus falls basically pretty much exclusively on Rafinha to pick up that mantle, which is quite sad. As for Garcia, again, I don't think he's much of a miss because of how good Melier's been. And Roof, of course, I do really miss Roof. I do miss Roof. Audio podcast, Brighton are so overrated. You're telling me, man. You're telling me. I've been saying it for time. I know they had a very good start to the season, but for me, I feel like it's going to be short-lived. I think they do play some decent football under Graham Potter. It is expansive, which is good to see. But I never rated them as highly as other people, man. A lot of people have been gassing them up. I never thought that they were going to keep that position at the top of the table. And you can see it now. They're slipping down slowly. And if Leeds win today, we could really close the gap on them. And I think we will. We should finish above Brighton. We definitely should. And then it will go to all these people at the beginning of the year saying like, oh, Bielsa's a scratchbook Graham Potter. I mean, can you believe it? Someone tried to honestly tell me that Bielsa was a worse version of Graham Potter. All right, I think I will just leave you with that one. I will leave the point there. There is no more explanation that needs to be added to that one. Says it all. Brighton are winless in 7 matches they're going to be winless in 8 matches after this game. I'll tell you that much. It was snowing in Leeds today, but hang on, why's my screen gone blurry? Is the connection in the stream decent, by the way? I certainly hope it is. Although I don't know what's... Hang on, my score thing over here is glitching a little bit. Is that better? Yeah, there we go. Sorry, it wasn't a live score there. It's snowing in Leeds today with a commentary station being built in Ellen Road. Yeah, I saw that, man. I'm pretty sure it's just going to be a Sky broadcast station or something. Looks a bit weird the way it pokes out into there, but it just goes to show you how underdeveloped Ellen Road has been, with us being stuck in the doldrums and with such poor ownership before Radrizzani came in. They wouldn't fund anything to improve the quality of the stadium. I mean, if you go there, I like it. It's historic, it's rustic, and it's beautiful, and I wouldn't change it for the world, but it is a bit crusty. Like, it could do with a lick of paint, I'll tell you that much, in certain areas in that place. But I'm going to be there on Tuesday, and I cannot wait, as Firpo nods the ball forward here, only as far as Jack Harrison now. Daniel James, beautiful bit of pressing. Dan James again, bit slow actually. I want to see a bit more of an injection in pace from Dan James. As Rafinha now ignites the press. Come on, pin them back. No. Trossard coming through now. Little Ronaldo chop inside. Cucurella to his left. Rafinha, this is lovely work by Rafinha there, not allowing him anywhere near past him. He's forced to give it out to Moda. Tariq Lamptey now taking down Junior Phirps. What? Oh, he's skinned 2, he's skinned 3! Oh, and Mopai has missed a sitter! Oh, would you believe it? Wow, that is terrible defending there by Leeds. Tariq Lamptey is skinning him like a potato peeler through a hot packet of red crust potatoes, and he's taken it past 2 players there, played it inside, it's flicked on by Moda, and then Mopai, what is he playing at there? He has just blasted that over the bar there. Couldn't get his body over it. That was a Dan James-esque finish right there. In fact, Dan James would have slotted that one. That says it all. As Leeds come forward again now. It's Jack Harrison on the left. Has 2 men in the middle. Still comes inside. Still Jack Harrison now. Back to Firpo. Oh, that is poor. That is very, very poor. Very poor. Losing the ball out now. He's got it back again, though. Here we go. Come on, this is it. This could be magic. This could be the moment. It's whipped in, and again, struggles to beat the first man. Jack Harrison, delivery today, not quite on point. I was expecting a UPS Prime level of delivery. Instead, I'm getting a Hermes quality delivery. You know, it's getting lost in transit. It's getting hit all over the place, and overall, the end product of his ball is really not what I expected when I ordered it. And yet again, he's just done a terrible cutback straight to Lamptey there. It's almost like he's half asleep, Jack Harrison. What's going on here? How many points do you have, Maronite Mafia? How many points do we have? Not enough points is the short answer, but we're on 13. Actually, hang on. I'm actually an idiot. It's 13, right? It's 13. Hang on. With this point right here, it is 13, right? With this point right here, hang on. I don't want to make a tit of myself. Wait, it's not giving us the extra point. Oh, 12. Maybe it's not updated the point, but I thought we'd be on 13 with this. My bad, we're on 12. In my opinion, Coach Marcelo Bielsa should change his tactics because Leeds United tactics are now known by the opponent, so he can counter Leeds. No, I don't think so, actually. I don't think so. I think earlier on in the season where we were having problems is because we weren't actually playing Leeds United football. We weren't playing Bielsa ball. We were playing a lot of hoofball. We were playing into opposition teams' hands, really. And since we have started playing Bielsa ball, since Forshaw's come back and we've shored up the midfield, the past 2 games, we've actually dominated the games. So far, Leeds, this has been the worst performance out of the past few, actually. Brighton dominating the early encounters of the game, but we could all change that here with a counter-attack from Stuart Dallas. But again, he's lost the ball, and Leeds look empty in the middle here. Premier League pack of polos, to quote expressions, and there's just absolutely nothing in there. There is a raging thigh gap between our back 4 and the front 4, or should I say the front 6. That it's looking at there, and it's so easy for Brighton on a transition right now. It's like someone's got a custard cream and they've just devoured everything in the middle there. And now when they dunk it in a hot mug of tea, it just crumbles on the slightest bit of pressure here. And this is alarming stuff for Leeds. And we need to go on snooze mode right now, get rid of that alarm, and cause them some problems of our own. Calvin Phillips hoping to do that. But like I said, since we've played that, we've looked a lot better. Don't laugh at Mopai. He's the type of guy to score late on. I know. He's cursed me enough. Dan James! Oh! Lovely play by Rafinha there. Dan James with a little Ronaldo chop. Unfortunately, unable to get the last touch there, but that was saucy by him. And believe me, mate, I know. Mopai has come back to haunt me more times than I can count. In fact, the only guy who's probably haunted more than me is Arsenal. Last year, Bamford played really well. However, this season he plays dodgy. He's been injured the whole time. I don't think it's fair to him. He started off the first 3-4 games. He wasn't scoring a lot of goals. So people were criticizing him a lot. But the play he was doing in the build-up play, I actually thought personally was very underrated, Patrick Bamford. And I don't think he's played dodgy at all. I don't think he's had long enough in the side because of course, of this unfortunate injury that he's had to really causing a big impact and get some goals under his belt. I think it will come. I think when he gets back, he has to start for me. And I think his season's actually been quite underrated when he has been able to get on the pitch personally. But why would you say he's been playing dodgy? What about his game are you not liking? As Dan James, the guy with more game than EA Sports, gives it out to Junior Firpo. Firpo to Harrison. Go on, spin him, my son. Unfortunately, unable to spin him like a Beyblade. Instead, Veltman slashes the ball out from under his ankles. Jack Harrison flinging it back now. But yeah, I mean, it's interesting, Bamford, where you guys sit on the Bamford debate. Are you on the Bamford bandwagon or are you on the Bamford bashing wagon? He's a very, very polarizing character. There doesn't seem to be much in the middle. People either say he's shit and he can't finish anything, or people love him just for the work he does off the ball. And, yeah, it's interesting. As Rafinha still, that's a pen, ref! That's a pen! Are you joking me? Oh, my God. Rafinha there. Oh, my God. He's like a prime Michael Jordan. He is just out there snapping ankles left, right, and center. I mean, I've never seen such classy footwork there. Gets taken out in the box. How is that not a pen? As Forshaw now gets the shot off. It's cleared away by Dunk. Only as far as Jack Harrison with the volley. Rafinha unable to stretch and get it there. Hang on a second, man. Where's VAR when you need it? I need a live action replay on that bad boy. So Rafinha there, he's snapping ankles. Gets it down. Shrugs Trossard to the floor and then gets kicked over when he was still running with it, allowing Basuma to notch the ball away there. That was saucy play by him. And that's a foul! That's a foul, ref. Oh my God, I cannot believe it. These referees just don't seem to want to give us anything this year, do they? As Liam Cooper now gets himself on the ball. Ref is not Mama. Wow. Wow, man, I don't know. I don't know what you guys think. Is that just me being biased? But for me, I think there's got to be at least a free kick there. Looked like it was just creeping into the area. Could have potentially been a penalty. I don't know if that's me being biased. Bamford is one-dimensional, but good at what he does. I'd say one-dimensional is a bit harsh. He's very good at running. His physical threat is very good. He's very good at holding up the ball. He can run the channels. He's a good presser. He's energetic. He's good in the air. And when he wants to be, he's a classy finisher. Yes, sometimes he misses a few opportunities and he could be a bit more clinical, but at least he's getting the opportunities. And his movement allows him to get a lot of opportunities. It's a bit like Aubameyang when he was at Borussia Dortmund. And he had like an XG of like 3.5 a game. And he was just missing so many shots. But because he was getting so many shots on target or getting so many shots off because of his positioning, he was still scoring 30-odd goals a season, despite missing about 2.5 shots per 90. In this year, Leeds United losing Alioski is a huge loss in my opinion. Alioski's position can hardly be replaced. Amen. Finally, I haven't heard many people say this. at all. But Alioski, for me, I'm gutted we've lost him because it's not just his positioning. It's not just the way he played in that left-back role and the vital goals that he used to get us. I mean, the guy came out with so many clutch goals at key moments in the game. But not only that, oh, hang on a second here. This could be bad. This could be bad. Cooper, get it out. Mopai in the box still. Mopai. That's not a pen, ref. There cannot be a pen. No way, Jose. Calvin Phillips, get that ball out of there, my son. But Alioski, not just did he come out with so many clutch goals at key moments, but he was the biggest shithouse we had in the team. Let's be real here. We need some more of those. When Leeds have been getting dominated in some of these games, you need a shithouse, someone to stir things up, someone to get the opposition riled up, and that is what Alioski was perfect for. And Firpo doesn't quite have those tendencies in him, I think. Good. Oh, terrible ball across again there by Rodrigo. Good morning, all. The team strips look really close in color. Pretty rare to have to squint to distinguish them. It's better now. The mist of rain has dropped a bit. There's white in there, man. It's blue and white and purple. Come on, man. They're nothing alike. They're nothing alike, fella. What are you talking about? He's okay at running. He relies too much on reflex play. Why did he leave? Why did who leave? Alioski. You got a fair point. Yeah, he's not the most lightning rapid runner, but he is very, very efficient at it, and he's actually deceptively quick. His highest sprint speed last year was quicker than Dan James's, would you believe it? And Dan James is meant to be the pace demon, so he is very deceptively quick. Patrick Bamford, reflex play. I guess he's a very instinctive man. You know, when he has time to think about things is when he usually messes things up. So I can see what you're saying there. Yeah, why did Alioski leave? Basically, we offered him a contract, and I guess he wanted more money because he's at that age in his 30s where it's going to be the last big contract he signs. And if he leaves on a free, he can get a massive signing bonus and a massive contract on top of it going somewhere else. Plus, we weren't offering him enough game time. I think we were only saying that he was going to be like a squad rotation player. We weren't actually planning to play him every game. And he wanted more money and more game time than we were willing to offer him. Is what it comes down to, really. Maybe there was some more behind the scene things that obviously I don't know and we may never know. But from my perspective, that is what seemed to be the case, basically. And that's why we got Firpo in, because we were willing to offer that first team status to on a 100% basis. And we believed, or Bielsa believed, that he is a better left back than Alioski and someone we need to take us forward. Which, to be fair, I never would have had Alioski as our starting left back. Like I said, I like how he is, so I think he's a really good player just to have in and around the squad. A very good utility man, a Swiss Army knife, if you will, who can play in multiple positions. But obviously, he wanted more than that. We weren't willing to offer more than that. And he's gone. He's gone. Brighton's bird is not allowed. Moses, what? Cooper! Oh my God, Cooper swing and a miss there. Clears it away at the second attempt of asking. Brighton really causing us some problems right now. It's been a bit of a dull affair the past 5 minutes, but Brighton now really starting to put some passes together, getting the ball in and around the area. Trossard it is this time, ripping a shot off, hitting the post. God damn! Wake up, you donkeys. Oh my Lord, Leeds are half asleep right now. Trossard is twisting in and out. Magical footwork there from the Belgium. Rips a shot off. Is that saved there? Looks like it was tiptoed on. It looks like Mellier's got the faintest of touches to tip that onto the post there. I think they have given a goal kick though, have they not? Yeah, they have given a goal kick. But that was close. Too close for comfort. And I want comfort. Alright, I want Dreams mattress comfort. And that was, what a save by Meslier. God damn. And this is why we don't miss Casilla, because Meslier has really, really grown into himself. What a save that was, my son. Bravo, my man. Leeds are half dead. No mama will revive them. I saw Alioski play. He had a blonde robot look about him. What do you mean a blonde robot look? Define robot look. I'm just thinking of a bloody Peter Crouch here with his mechanical style. Blonde robot look. I mean, he was a bit of a machine. Yeah, he was an animal. You know, he wouldn't stop running. But I think I'm not sure quite what you mean by that. What do you think of goalkeeper Christoph August Sandwich Gleisen, new rookie of Leeds United? Look, he hasn't featured that much from what people did see in him in the youth games. He had very, very high regards. You know, people were talking about him the same way they were talking about Meslier when he first came onto the scene. He's yet to have that big crack for Leeds, obviously, with that massive performance that basically states himself for the team, like Meslier did against Arsenal in the Cup 2 years ago. He had that big performance against Arsenal, and that was really what staked his claim to start for Leeds. That combined with Kiko Casilla getting banned for 8 weeks, it was the perfect storm for him. Klesen, or however you say it, not quite lucky enough himself to have that statement victory yet, or that statement performance. But look, you know, it's always good to have a backup. He's highly regarded as a youth player, and yeah, that's all I can really say in him at the moment. Anything more would be a lie. When Leeds score, should we all say "Sue"? If you want, knock yourself out. I was saying it a lot more until he signed for Man U, to be honest. Now it's a bit of a weird vibe. Talking about Ronaldo nowadays, bit of a weird vibe again. Wasn't a great description, was it? Not really a glowing recommendation of his ability as a footballer, to be honest. Not really a great one. If I am going to be real there. Leeds right now not having a great performance themselves. This has been a pretty slow game, shall we say, compared to last week, which was a lot more hectic. But there's still time. Rafinha, I mean, just look how classy he is, man. I actually love that man. I actually love Rafinha. I've never loved the player as much as I do now. Leeds getting dicked by Andy Carroll. Well, we might be soon if we don't buck up our ideas, pal. We might be joining you down in the championship, mate. So I wouldn't cast your lucky stars so count our lucky stars so soon, should I say? Because if we don't start getting performances or results against teams like Brighton, then we're going to be down there very, very soon. So, hey, where are Swansea in the championship, by the way? Where are Swansea? I feel like you're going to be down in mid-table or something. Leeds are BB and Brighton are boo-boo because we boo Brighton, mate. Brighton always seem to do us over. In the championship, I even distinctively remember Brighton getting the better of us on a good few occasions. I don't know what it is. I mean, yeah, Leeds have a bit of a London curse, which we did eventually break with Fulham. Still yet to properly stake our claim in the capital, but I'm not sure exactly what it is that Brighton seem to always get against us. They seem to be a bit of a bogey team. Not quite as much of a bogey team as Cardiff, mind you, but still one nonetheless. Rafinha could potentially change that here. Lovely bit of play. Foreshore out to Dallas. Come on, this is it. This is the chance. Ronaldo chops inside. He's down. It's a free kick. Come on. Where did Kiko Casilla go? He went back to Spain with that whole issue with the racism thing. Racism allegations against Jonathan Lecco. He was pushed out the side and he never really managed to get himself back in after Meslier staked his claim like I was talking about earlier. And he's gone back to Spain as a result of that. Hey, can I tell you a joke? You absolutely can. And I will respond to that after this goal that Leeds are about to score, because we have a free kick right on the edge of the area. And guess who's taking it, baby? Rafinha. Look at that. Little cheeky raise of the eyebrows. Puts the ball down. Breathes in. Breathes out. Come on, here he is. 2 steps back. Referee trying to have a word with him. Oh, you can just feel this sinking into that left side netting. Rafinha now. 1, 2, 3, 4 steps back. 5 steps back. Right foot just in front of the left. Hip fully flexed. Puts his right hand up. Here we go. Come on, my son. Rafinha! It's deflected! Oh! Tapping at the back post. Is that Jack Harrison? Dan James just unable to get his foot on it. He hits the wall with the free kick. It's deflected in and it goes back post, and Dan James does get a foot to it, but he's not able to get a strong enough connection. If he got a stronger connection there, that was nestling in the back of the net for Dan James. Could have got his second goal, but this is better from Leeds. Come on, keep the pressure up. Time to push Brighton back. As yet again, I don't know why there are so many gaps in our midfield, and within 2 balls, Brighton are through again. Lamptey is causing Firpo nightmares. Mopai now is cleared away. This is unbelievable. All it's taking is like 1 or 2 balls. Jesus, man. I said it before. I'll say it again. I've seen more movement in the still image. We're static back there. We're more static than a Turtle Beach headset in a microwave. I'm telling you. What's going on? They're just coming through with ease. Trossard this time now. Edge of the area. Can Dallas close him down? Doesn't have to let him past him, but he's giving it to the edge of the area now. And Yves Bissouma has smashed it wide. What is going on, boys? What is absolutely... This is crazy. This is crazy, man. I told you this game was looking dull, but I didn't expect Leeds to go and be like, yeah, you know, I'll make it a bit more exciting by letting Brighton walk through us with ease. Bloody heck, mate. We need to wake up. We need to sharpen up here. Today I went to a place and this girl was crying. I asked her why she was crying, but she didn't answer. I asked her where her parents were, and she cried more than I left the adoption center. It's an acquired taste. That joke. You could say that. Yeah, that's all I'm gonna say about that one. It's a sticky one still. As Rodrigo gives it back to Adam Forshaw. Adam Foreskin Forshaw. Rodrigo again. Rodrigo, good to see him back in the side, man. I know he gets a lot of hate, but I really do like him in that attacking midfield position. He's got a lot of class to him. Oh my God, Dan James swinging a miss again. What the hell is he playing at? Rolfing around there, just doing some 360 no-scope, trying to lash the ball in there. Really, really uncomposed there as we hit 3 likes on the stream now. Thank you very much, you absolute living legends, for liking up the stream. As Llorente now on the ball. Leeds starting to get a bit more pattern in their play, bit more momentum, bit more movement. Calvin Phillips now taking the ball back as we hit 4 likes now. Thank you very much, you absolute legends. Here we go. Daniel Jamesinho whips it in. It's cleared away by Trossard once again. Dodgy distribution there. I cannot lie to you. Again, flicked forward now. Only as far as Trossard again. Phillips forced to foul him. And we're failing to beat their first line of their press there. Shall I time him out for telling a cool joke? No. We don't. We're not pro censorship over here. We're not. There's no need to time him out. Sebastian's a good lad. As Veltman comes strafing forward with the ball there. I tell you, this is a bit lax here. I'm expecting more pressure than an erection on skinny jeans. You know, I always say it. That's my hallmark of Leeds United, Bielsa-style gegenpressing. Unfortunately, it's not even as venomous as a semi in a pair of joggers, you know? I need that pressure tight. Like my skin, or should I say my body, in a pair of jock straps. But unfortunately, I'm not quite getting that feeling right now. Not quite getting that squeezing feeling. You know, we need to squeeze Brighton back. Push them into a dark hole from which they cannot escape. Press them until our heart's content. As Dallas now gets on the ball. Come on. We need just a little bit of magic here. A little bit of class from you, Rodrigo. Come on, my son. Plays it out to Harrison. Lovely ball. Harrison now stands up his man. Comes inside. Whips it in. It's cleared away by Dunk. Second ball falls to Firpo, who flips it down with a header. And it's a terrible header once again. Leeds really need to sharpen up the steak knife here. Really need to sharpen the tools. Calvin Phillips, for some reason, looking quite dead. Looking quite, not dead. Dead's a bit harsh, but not quite looking awake. I wish Firpo had a bit more calmness with his final pass. Yeah, that's a real big problem, if you ask me. He's about as calm as a crackhead tweaking out on heroin, I'll tell you that much. Or rather, tweaking out on hard crack. We need to cook the Brighton bird to make them depressed. Then we can always go with option B. No, what we need to do is go and slap that bird so it flies away back to where the hell do seagulls even come from? Where's a cold place? Where do they go in the winter? I don't know. Back to Tyneside? I don't know. Back to France? Is that where seagulls come from? I don't know where seagulls come from, to be honest. But we need to send them back to whence they came. Webster now. Slowly, calmly, and convert it. Slowly, calmly converts the throw-in. I think I need a bit of this. Went to the barber's the other day and found this. They offered me a free drink with my haircut, so I picked this bad boy up. This hell. Oh my God, Trossard ripped a shot. The second I look away, God damn, lovely save by Melee again. Picked up some of this Hell Nova energy drink. I'm a bit scared to try it, to be honest. I've never heard of it before, and I feel like it could cause me some serious problems. It would probably like disintegrate my insides. But what do you guys think of the trim, by the way? Got to take this bad boy off. I'm growing it out. Might go for the man bun. I'm not sure. Yay or nay for the man bun. Right now it's just down like this. You know, he sorted the beard out. The beard's looking naughty. I can't lie. I really like what he's done with this part here and this. And then obviously I don't trust nobody to do these parts. But yeah, new barber. Might have to go back to him all the time. I can't lie. But let's just say there's a few questionable things happening that day in the barbershop. As almost as questionable as Leeds is defending right now. I'm sorry for banging on about it, but if you aren't watching this game, Leeds struggling right now, to be honest. Really struggling to get a foothold in this game. But as we saw against Tottenham, game of two halves. It can change around very, 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 very quickly. Just like I need to change myself over to the toilet. But you know what? I'm going to wait until this attack goes down. Until Leeds get another goal kick. Hang on. Veltman's through here. He rips it off. And that hits the post. And it is a goal kick. I'm learning about puberty. And I'm scared for my puberty. Well, when you do learn about it, we can have an adult conversation about it. When you do learn about it. However, I do need to quickly run to the toilet. I'll be back in literally 20 seconds, at which point we will score a beautiful rocket. Hello, the king has returned. Oh my God. No. Oh my god, my poster just fell off the wall. Did you see that? Jesus, man. Oh my lord. You probably just saw something drop there. Oh my god. Joe that's my Rafinha poster. Crap. I'm learning about puberty and I'm scared for my puberty. Leeds need to get more Rafinha into the game. Yeah, it's true, man. It is true. As Lamptey comes through again here. Oh my god, and Mopai's missed another sitter. Thank the Lord. I told you, though. Come on. It's time for Rafa to get in the action, like he said. He's looking saucy when he is on the ball, though. He is looking saucy. What's going on, guys? I just got in. How are you, Joe Depp? How are you, my man? Yeah, Rafa, so far, a bit quiet. But like I say, when he does get on the ball, he just injects that life into the team. He really, really does. He really does. Hang on 1 second. I just need to grab something. So annoying, man. So annoying. Hope that's fine there. That's a little bit damaged now, which is quite annoying. But we move. My poster just, I need to go back on the stream there. Something just, it must have fallen out when I went to the toilet there. Bloody heck, because I didn't hear the crash. But anyway, sorry about being a little bit distracted there. My Rafinha poster's broken in glass shatters all over my floor. But I will have to clean that up later as Brighton get themselves a corner. Dunk now moving his big slab head forward. Cooper with the task of defending him. Come on. Was listening the car not great. What do you mean listening? Listening to the game in the car. Not great at all, mate. Not great at all. As the corner comes in, it's caught by Melier there. I don't know why my game's gone all laggy. And here we go. It is a goal kick for Leeds. Yeah, but let me tell you something, mate. If you are just joining, Joe, it has not been great. No, Leeds really struggling to get a foothold in the game so far. Of course, it is early doors. It's still the first half. We've still got another 45 minutes of action. How's your man Roberts doing? Not doing anything, actually. He's not on the pitch. He's not on the pitch at all. If you are intrigued to the bench, I will just read that out for you now quickly. Of course, your man Roberts is on there. Mateus Klitsch, Joe Gelhard, Jenkins, Cresswell, Shackleton, and Stroik. Will Joe Gelhard get another opportunity, another crack of the whip? Of course, I said, I think he was slightly lackluster last game, Joe Gelhard. Like I said, would you put him on at halftime on the basis of the last performance, or would you leave Dan James out for a bit longer, give him a bit more of a run out? I think I'd wait till at least the 60th minute before I put Joe Gelhard on there. I think he's really good impact man, maybe at this current point in his career. But I really like to see what Dan James could do up there. And I don't really want to take Rodrigo out of that attacking midfield role either. I think he's the best player we have in that current position. In fact, this is probably like the strongest lineup we could have out right now. It's just not working out. We just look stale. It's the midfield especially, which is surprising because this is the Forshaw Phillips midfield that I was raving about. As Cooper, he's almost kicked it into his own hand and handballed it there. What is he doing, man? What is Cooper playing at there? I think in the upcoming winter transfer window, Leeds will have to buy more quality defenders because Leeds' defense is too weak. Nah, because we're gonna have Cott coming back soon, so he's gonna help strengthen the defense. Like, how many more defenders can we buy? Is it a problem with the defenders we have, or how we're playing, or is it a problem with the midfield? It just seems to be stupid individual errors for me. I think maybe you're right. Maybe we do need a leader back there. I know we've got Cooper, but Cooper is slightly questionable. And if we could just have one big focal point there at centre half to guide the players around him, really help bring the best out of Stroik and help bring the best out of Llorente, then you could be right. But we've already spent so much on centre halves. And it just makes me really gutted that we couldn't get Ben White, because Ben White would have been perfect in there, man. He would have solved all the problems we had. I'm telling you, he's that good. As Cooper flicks the ball away again now. We were just speaking about him. Now out to Jack Harrison. 3 minutes left of action. Ooh, that is a naughty black eye for Calvin Phillips there. That is nasty. What happened there? So he goes to get the ball, and he got punched in the eye there, or did he just push him down? No, he just shoved him to the floor. What a gangster. Wanted to see Gelhardt start this week. Getting server from Rafa would have been good. Yeah, but let's be real. I don't think he deserves it over Rodrigo in that midfield role. And I think Dan James deserves to start in striker over Gelhardt, to be honest. On the basis of the last performance. Obviously, you're asking me this fresh off the Wolves game, then I'd probably say give him his crack. But you know, it's all about performances. And last week round, he wasn't as impressive as I would have expected. His movement wasn't quite it for me. As Brighton get another free kick here now. Pascal Gross, the man to take it. Can he whip it in? Yes, he can. It's whipped in. Get it away, my son. Calvin Phillips with a beautiful header out. Come on, Junior Firpo now. Plays it forward. Rodrigo trying to get there and leads it down again. Is it a head injury for Llorente this time? He's holding his eyes. I hope that's nothing severe here. What's going on here, lad? What's going on here? Oh, no, this looks bad. This could be bad. This could be bad. He didn't do that bad. Who? Gelhardt. He didn't do that bad, but he didn't do that great. Personally, I don't think he was... I think he was a bit invisible, if I'm really honest. Obviously, I'm not hating on the guy. He's a young guy, and I think he is actually very, 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 very good. And within a year or so, I think he will be leading the line for Leeds. But I think it's maybe a little bit too early to just keep throwing him in the deep end. And this looks bad. Llorente is down. He looks like he's concussed here. He's knocked out. He's lying on the floor with his eyes closed. I'm not sure what's going on here. Bielsa scratching his head. Unable to figure out what exactly is going on here. Dallas looking confused as well. Does anyone know? We need Jeff Shreves to update us on this one. He's a tough cookie, but he'll carry on. Yeah, seriously, what's going on here? Leeds will lose my money if I defend like this. Fam, you're telling me, man. I've lost a lot of bets on Leeds this year. As Llorente, they're checking his mouth now. Hopefully he hasn't swallowed his tongue or something. It looks like they're yanking his tongue out from under him. Is this normal for checking for a concussion? He's still down though. And he looks to be really, really dazed. This is bad. This could be bad. Who would we bring on? I guess we'd have to bring Virgil van Strijk on in his place. So there you go. Your prophecy of having Strijk at left back could be coming true. Or left centre back, should I say. They're still just showing Graham Potter here. He must be in serious distress here. This must be this could be bad because the cameras aren't showing it. The cameras aren't showing what's going on. So this is starting to... Oh, here we go. He's back. He's on his feet. He's on his feet. He seems alright. Alright. He's holding his throat there. Almost as if he's bitten his own tongue, swallowed it or something. But I think he is going to have to come off here, Diego Llorente. I don't see another way around it other than to sub him off, personally. Lamptey now to take it. Tariq Lamptey flicking the ball back only as far as Dunk. Dunk to the right. Dunks the ball forward. Webster on the ball now with his webbed feet. Gives it back to Dunk. And it feels like this is going to be Leeds going into the half-time. Where is Bamford? Long time no see. Still nursing an injury. And he is just returned to first-team training the other day, which is a very good sign. And hopefully he'll be back starting within a couple of weeks. But yes, he's been injured. And it was meant to be a short-term one. But it just kept going on. It kept niggling on at him. Kept getting worse and worse as the weeks went on. And unfortunately, it's ruled him out for a very, very long time. But he seems to be coming back now. He's back in training, like I said before. And now he's hopefully going to be back in action. As Cucurella gets the ball out to Dunk. Dunk back now. All the way back to Webster. Sprays the ball forward. We need to hold off, to be honest. We just need to hold off. Get to the break at 0-0. And then recoup, re-energize, and get in there. Need Bamford badly. I don't know what it is. We're just lacking. It could be Bamford's movement. It could be his hold-up play. We're lacking impotent. Not impotence. We are impotent up there. We're lacking someone to take the initiative to move around, to knock himself about, to get himself in that dangerous area, bully the defenders, give us an out ball. And right now, Dan James isn't doing that. For all the good work he's done over the past couple of weeks on the counter-attack, with his lovely flick-off play, the 1-2s running in behind, he hasn't got that hold-up play. He hasn't got that movement. As Calvin Phillips and Rafinha presses. Rafinha now on the side. Takes on 2. Lovely play by Rafinha. Out to Rodrigo, who's just run the ball off. The ball just too heavy for Rodrigo to get on the end of there. If that ball was a touch lighter, if he hadn't stacked so much weight on it, then maybe Leeds could have been one to the good there. Beautiful play by Rafinha. He's just so silky, man. It's like a spider has literally shat him out. He is that silky. He is smoother than a baby's bottom. And when he's in one of these kind of moods, I mean, Jesus Christ, the guy has got better vision than a hawk. I'm telling you, he knows exactly when to pick out the pass. He knows exactly when to play it. Oh, man, I'm just in love with him. Watching him is just nothing short of audaciously sublime, as Leeds go into half-time at 0-0. 0-0. A lot to discuss there. Not the most crazy game, if we're being realistic. A bit dead at times, but it's time for Leeds to really build this up. I'm going to get a glass of water. I'll be back in 1 minute. Get your questions or whatever you want to talk about at half-time in the chat. And when I am back, I will be ready to discuss it. Be back in 1 minute. Vamos! We are back. All right. Fully fit squad. Would Rodrigo make your first 11? Ooh. Right now, yes. But it's tricky because do you put Dan James in that attacking midfield role? Currently, I think I haven't seen anyone do that attacking midfield role better than Rodrigo this season. I think he's been better than Klitsch this season. I think I'd have to say he's also been better than Dallas in that midfield role this season. And I think it's weird though because I want Dan James to play. And obviously with everyone fit, you're going to have to put Patrick Bamford up top, aren't you? I don't know, man. It's tough. It is really tough. I'd want to see how Dan James plays in that attacking midfield role. Because obviously I think you're going to have to keep Jack Harrison and Rafinha on the wings. So depending on how he plays in that attacking midfield role, I'd maybe have to see Rodrigo doesn't. But generally, I think I'd say Rodrigo does start. I think he starts over Klitsch, he starts over Dallas, he starts, well, I would say over Forshaw, but Forshaw plays slightly different position. But yeah, I haven't seen anyone play that attacking midfield role as well as Rodrigo this season, in my humble opinion. What about you guys? Do you guys rate him? Struijk or Firpo? If you're talking left back, Firpo any day of the week. However, if you're asking me Struijk or Cooper, I'd go for Struijk personally. I'd go for Struijk and Llorente. Those would be my two back there. And then right back, I mean, obviously, there's only one man fully fit that I'd have at right back, and it is, of course, Luke Ayling. The two teams play tit for tat with each other. Why do we see so many dangerous tackles? Look, I don't know if we'd say tit for tat because Leeds today have not been at the races. We haven't been physical enough. I'm not seeing us sharp enough. A lot of the fouls we've been giving away have been needless fouls, have been fouls where it's just stupidness, it's laziness, it's the unwillingness to run and track back and get into the right position that's causing us to give away a lot of the fouls that we have today. Of course, 6 fouls to 4, but look, let's get a bit more into this first half, shall we? Let's have a little bit more of a deep dive into this. Of course, here's the stats. Not good reading, is it? Not good reading at all. 4 shots to 12, 2 shots on target to 0, 58% possession. They're outpassing us. Their passing accuracy is better than us. So far, it's going very, 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 very poor. But we saw it against Tottenham. It's a game of 2 halves. We started off the first half a hell of a lot better. We were running our socks off. We played very, 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 very well. But then, second half, it kind of faded away a bit. But this time, I think it's going to be a different story. This time, I feel like we could be the ones that pull through in the second half. The good thing is, we haven't conceded yet. Although, I've got to be real to you here, I don't think that's an indictment on our defensive performance. I think defensively, we've been very, very, very lucky today. Mopai has missed a few absolute sitters. Trossard hitting the post there. Beautiful save by Meslier. And look, it's shaky. It's been a shaky, shaky performance. Forshaw today has not been at the races. Calvin Phillips, I think, has had one of his worst performances today. He just hasn't seemed to have the energy that he usually does. His positional awareness isn't there. Boon Tong A. First time I've seen you in this chat. How are you, my brother? Brighton not sharp in front. Lamptey created so many chances in that first half, mate. Lamptey had Firpo on ice. I'm sorry, but Firpo, what's he playing at, man? I don't know what it is with that guy defensively. I mean, maybe someone can enlighten me. He just hasn't got any recovery pace. I mean, it's like he's Bambi on ice at times. Like, he just gets stood up. He gets skinned. Like, the slightest little flick to the side will sell him a dreams mattress. I mean, even Iwobi was mugging him off. And that says it all, man. Goodbye, I have to go to sleep. Bye, man. Sorry to have you go. Hopefully, we'll be able to report back to you when you do wake up with a lovely 3 points for Leeds. Have a good one, Trong Quang, my man. Have a good sleep and pray for Leeds as you sleep. But yeah, like I said, so far, what are the changes you guys would make? Who are you bringing on at halftime to get us out of this mess? Should we have one little look at the bench again? Do they have the benches here? Yes, they do. Tyler Roberts, Christoph Ogson, Klassen, Stroik, Gelhard, Cresswell, Klitsch, McCarron, Shax, and Jenkins. Of course, for me, I would wait a little bit of time and I would slide Joe Gelhard in there, probably around the 60th to 70th minute, either for Rodrigo or Dan James, depending on who starts the second half better. If it's for Rodrigo, then I'd move Dan James down into that attacking midfield position. And then, of course, slide Gelhard up top. Strike maybe for Llorente. If Llorente is really nursing that injury bad, then Strike could be the man. And who else are you guys bringing on? You guys bringing Klitsch on? Are you giving Klitsch a go? Are you bringing Roberts on? Who would you guys do at half time? Who would you put on? I dropped Forshaw to play further back alongside Phillips. He is, to be honest. Well, he's meant to be. Obviously, when we get the ball, sometimes he's a bit all over the gap. But the thing I'm noticing with it is, it's not necessarily that he's not deep enough. It's that they're not playing tight enough together. You'll see, like, Forshaw, if you could drag these, would be perfect. But Forshaw is chilling, like, here. And then Calvin Phillips is, like, here. There's just too much of a gap in the middle of those two. They need to get tighter together. This is the base of our midfield. They're too spread apart, and that's just making it so easy for Brighton to pick through us. Bissouma is just getting the ball in this midfield pocket, running at it. Trossard sitting here, and it literally takes them two balls, ping, ping, through the middle of Forshaw and Phillips because they're not tight enough to each other. Then the ball goes out to the right to Tariq Lamptey, who has just been absolutely skinning Firpo like a wolf. I mean, not like a wolf, like a sheep. Wait, do you skin sheep? I think you skin sheep. Well, I'll tell you one thing that's being skinned, and it's Junior Firpo. Lamptey is having an absolute field day. And of course, at the beginning of this stream, here I am like, oh, well, Tariq Lamptey, he seems to have gone off the ball a tiny bit this season. He's having a man of the match performance. Ridiculous stuff. Of course, typical me cursing it all up. I always seem to curse these things as the second half is on the horizon as they cut back to Beckham and Redknapp in the studio. Have you guys noticed, by the way, if any of you do watch Sky, that they have they have Redknapp on for virtually all our games for some reason. I don't get why they always seem to bring Jamie Redknapp in. Nothing against the guy, personally, but it's just surprising that he seems to always be the one that's in there. And then obviously they'll get one other like Leeds affiliated person, like usually Hasselbank or a Jermaine Beckford. Are you any good at free kicks? I'm pretty decent at free kicks. Pretty decent. Some of them go into Rose Ed. I can't lie to you, as they all do. But when I get it right, when I get it sweet, they are orgasmic, mate. As is Stroik's hair. And what I was just going to say there is it does look like Llorente is potentially nursing that injury or nursing that concussion very badly because Stroik is being ready to come on. Is this going to be a straight swap? Is he going to change the formation around? We will have to wait and see. And of course, Shackleton is also getting stripped and ready to come on. Who do you think Shackleton's going to come on for? Do you think it will be Forshaw maybe? Do you think maybe he'll come on for Forshaw? Maybe Phillips. But I doubt he'll take Phillips off. Very interesting here. It looks like he is readying Forshaw and Stroik. More on that in just a moment, of course. But does seem like those are the two men coming on. And they are James and Raf still on. Shackleton and Stroik coming onto the pitch. Who are they coming off for? One could only guess it would be Forshaw and Llorente. Maybe we're allowed an extra sub because Llorente's concussion. Who knows? I'm trying to see who they come on for. Come on, Sky, show me who they've come on for, lad. Who's come off for the boys? Who is coming on here? What do you guys think about this, by the way? Did you get your hospital appointment? Nah, I still haven't got it, mate. They're still messing me around, man. They're still screwing me over. They're still screwing me around. Calvin Phillips is coming off. Calvin's off. Oh, sugar. It's another injury problem. Oh, no. Phillips is off for an injury for Shackleton. And then Struijk's come on for Firpo. So Struijk is playing in that left-back role that you were talking about earlier. So you've got your wish. Struijk is back at left-back. And unfortunately, it looks like Calvin Phillips is nursing an injury. Maybe it's that eye. It could be that eye, which in that case is good because it shouldn't be too severe. I hope it's not anything serious to do with his legs. Once again, Leeds being pinned back a little bit here. Need to get the ball forward. Firpo and Llorente. Yeah, it is. It's not Llorente coming off, lad. Not Llorente coming off at all. Llorente's still there. So if he does have to come off, we're gonna be in a serious mess. It looks like Struijk is playing in a central midfield position, and Dallas is being pushed to left back. Here he is now. Struijk running with the ball through the middle. Sprays it out to Rafinha. Come on, my son. Stand him up. Stand him up. Too many either side. Too many either side. What's going on? No. This is not the time for my internet to mess around. What's happening? Hello? 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 Oh, no. Here we go. Rafinha still. Rafinha in there! Oh, my God. What's happening? Is this lagging? Please tell me this isn't lagging. Please tell me this is fine. I hope this isn't messing around for you lot. I hope it's not choppy. But that was no lag. Good. All right. It's just because I'm not even streaming it, man. I'm watching it on Sky, and they're freezing around for some reason, man. What's going on, boys, man? I'm paying through the nose for this Sky broadcast right here, and you're screwing me over. Here we go. Lovely little pass by Llorente. Back to Meslier. All right, come on, boys. Let's feel the rhythm, feel the rhyme. Get on up. It's Rafinha time. As Rodrigo plays it back. Oh, terrible ball back. Terrible ball back. I feel like this energy drink could cause me some serious problems here. Please pray for me at home. As Jack Harrison gets the ball now. Go on, my son. Lick him down. Whips the ball in. Cucurella flicking it off. And it's a Leeds United throwing. This is better already. Can you feel the points? Can you smell the victory coming? Because I certainly can. Starting off a lot better from Leeds so far. Of course, only opening 2 minutes. Not a lot of game time to go off here. But as it stands, Leeds starting to apply the pressure, starting to turn up the heat. And if you don't like the heat, get out of the kitchen. Oh, hang on a second. Struijk's just slide tackled Shackleton there. The two substitutes colliding and giving the ball straight back away to Brighton now. Brighton again marching forward. And I ain't talking about Solly. Oh. Webbed feet Webster. Spraying it around. Looking lost. Looking dazed. In a trance, if you will. Gets the ball back again here. Flicking it forward. Flicking it back. With what is a FIFA kickoff glitch of a through ball. Straight to Tarek Lamptey. And it's really killed the tempo out of this game, if I'm honest. Whilst Paul Scholes may describe this as a nail-biting performance from Brighton, I would care to explain it as a very lethargic performance from Leeds. And so far in the second half, it seems to be going in the same manner of the first, which is not very good. Brighton again dominating the ball, but not having to do much to dominate the ball. because we're just sitting off them and allowing them to walk through us. And they've done it again. They're in again here. Lovely little tackle. Shackleton's been fouled. Oh my God, Mopai's missing. Oh my God. I mean, it was offside, but Mopai has just missed another sitter. Oh my Lord. What is going on with Mopai today? You know what it is, man? It's the curse. Whatever player I put in the thumbnail for the games against Leeds has some terrible performance. It always seems to happen. In good tackle. What do you mean by that, Callum Coyle? What do you mean by that, brother? Oh no, Lamptey again. Someone needs to lamp him. Oh my God, Trossard ripping the shot off. Now this is what's going on, man. What is going on back there? Come on, boys, wake up. Tariq Lamptey, he's gone for a Sunday stroll with his dog, man. Wake up, Leeds, indeed, man. Someone's prescribed them with sleeping pills. Jesus Christ. Corner for Brighton now. Oh my God. No. Get it out. Rafinha getting it out only as far as another Brighton corner. So after this week, it's just Bamford and Koch injured. Not even, man. Not even. We could see Bamford featuring on the bench next week. Hopefully we could see Bamford featuring on the bench next week because he's back in training. And he looks a bit jagged, you know. He's just come back. He don't want to rush things too soon. But, you know, he's starting to look a bit more fluid in his movement, of course. Starting to get some game time under his belt. And hopefully, within a matter of a week, Bamford will be back. Koch, like you say, I don't know how long it's going to take him. Bloody hell, probably going to be another month at least. Because we actually signed him, and he was already injured while we signed him. What's going on here, man? Honestly, this referee is criminal. Trossard is walking with the ball here, so he gets it past Forshaw, skins him. Don't get me wrong, absolutely mugs Forshaw, sends him for a mug of hot chocolate there, and then he just stops and asks for the free kick, and the referee gives it to him. I'm sorry, that's not how it works. Yeah? You play till the whistle. You don't just stop and turn around and be like, yeah, can I have a free kick, please, mate? Bloody heck. Pascal Gross, the man to take. 2 steps back. 1 look to the left. Right hand flicked up now. Cleared away by Meslier there. What's happened there, lad? I need some energy from you lot, yeah? I need some positive energy from you lot to be directed to Leeds, you know, to be pushed towards Leeds' way. Meslier spraying the ball out now. Dallas with the flick on. Dan James, what is he doing there? Giving it straight back to Lamptey again. I tell you, Lamptey, he's having an absolute field day today. He's probably woken up thinking it's bloody Christmas Day. Because he's just getting gift after gift after gift after gift after gift after gift after gift. Honestly, man. It's like someone's just gifted him 10 subs with Twitch Prime. Link in the description. Uh-oh. Panic stations again. Panic stations once more. Panic stations once more as Tariq Lamptey comes strafing through again. He's actually mugging us off. Wow. I'm actually going to go to bed tonight. I'm going to have nightmares of Tariq Lamptey's face just staring me back. Every time I mug a player off. I don't even mug them off. Like, I didn't even mug him off before, but like, at the beginning of today. Like, I may have like mugged him off in the past as a joke or something. But whenever I say something about a player, it always comes to bite me in the ass, man. I'm actually cursed. I actually cursed, man. I just need to stop slagging him off. I think Tariq Lamptey is the best right back to ever grace the English game, to be honest. I think he's a surreal talent, and I think he'll have a great game. As Jack Harrison now gets the ball out to Dallas. Dallas whips it! Ooh, saved by the keeper. Save by keeps. Lovely shot by Dallas there. It was an easy-ish save in the end there. It was a nice save, but a save he had to make nonetheless. A little bit of swerve all over it. What position does Lamptey play? He's all over. Well, he's a right back. He started off on the right-hand side of a midfield 5. Of course, with Brighton starting off in a 3. But yeah, he's basically playing as a right midfielder today. As Jack Harrison whips the ball in this time. It's fallen to Rafinha! Oh, man! Oh, if the touch was slightly better, he would have been in there like swimwear. Like a pedo on speedos. Unfortunately, the touch just letting him down there, man. Touch heavier than a Larry Wheels' PR. But look at that, as they show the shot from Dallas again there. Little bit of swerve on it. It's one-handedly saved. Gotta get that shot a bit wider for me. Too central, too easy for the keeper to save from Dallas there. Whilst it was a decent shot and all. What is Twitch? Are you having a laugh, mate? What is Twitch? Are you crazy? Please tell me you're joking, right? You gotta be joking. You're doing me over, mate. You're mugging me off. What is Twitch? Twitch is something I've been trying to stream on the past month, but every time I do, the Twitch stream just crashes and the YouTube's the only one that works. I don't know what's going on. Maybe my internet can't handle it or something. That's all I can presume it is, because I'm meant to be able to stream both with Streamlabs, but Twitch is what I've got in my pants. It's a streaming software. It's a streaming software. You're quite dismissive of opposition players. I'm not dismissive of opposition players at all. I think Tariq Lamptey has had a brilliant game, if I'm honest. And yeah, you know what? Maybe you're right. Maybe I have been a bit biased, just focusing on Leeds' negatives, because yes, Brighton, fair play to Brighton. They've played very well today. They've caused us a lot of problems, especially in that midfield position there. Yves Bissouma has just been hoovering everything up in there. I really like the way that Moda has been playing as well. Moda has been causing us a lot of problems. Trossard has really grown into the game as he skins Stroik again here. Gives the ball through. Lovely interception by Forshaw. Here we go. This is it. This is the magic, baby. Jack Harrison. Jack Harrison now. Edge of the box. Takes on one. He comes in inside again. Cuts it inside. Back to Dallas. Should have taken him on all the way. No, Jack Harrison, man. Again, just he needs a bit more confidence. He should have just taken him down the line. Licked him. Like he did against Emerson Royale on the weekend, where he sent him for a chicken Royale. Today, and just so many times I see him, he lacks that just last bit of confidence to take someone on, to lick a man, to just use your skill. He has so much skill and pace and promise when he wants to. Look at that lovely interception again, and he gives the ball away. Jack Harrison, you're killing me, man. You're killing me. You're killing me almost as much as Curved Glass trying to tell me that he doesn't know what Twitch is. Bloody hell. Is Twitch better than YouTube then? Very different. I've never heard of Twitch myself either, but I'm 60, so it doesn't matter. Twitch is becoming a lot more used for stuff like this as well, but generally it is a gaming streaming platform. That is where it originated. Unlike YouTube, it's very different. You say, is it better than YouTube? YouTube, you can get videos, and you can also get streams like this. Whereas Twitch is exclusively live streams. For just plain live streaming, it is better developed than YouTube, to be honest. A lot of the tools it has, with the subs, with the emotes, with all kinds of stuff you can do, it is better adapted, but it is also harder to find a viewership there. There's a lot more people on YouTube. So it's a bit more niche on Twitch, but it depends. If you're exclusively streaming, then it has its pros, but YouTube also, you know, it allows you to potentially reach more people. And there's a lot of good things about YouTube, but generally it's that one's just live. Sam's Morley's Chicken is back in action. How are you, my man? How are you, brother? Long time no speak. How are you, my man? Yo, Chicken. Oh, man. Mate, what an iconic name. You have two of the best London chicken shops in your name. You have Sam's Chicken and Morley's Chicken. You have North London with the Sam's Chicken and South London with the Morley's Chicken. Every day you are helping to alleviate the the tension and the high stakes between North and South London. Good with the chicken. I tell you, I could do with some Morley's Chicken right about now. As Lamptey comes through again, giving it to Trossard. Or Moder, rather. Why did I say Trossard? And again, it's saved by Meslier. Speaking about being dismissive of Brighton players, like I said, with those other players that have played very well, a lot of good performances from them. The one that hasn't been a good performance is Mopai. Because if Mopai was firing on all cylinders, we would be losing right now. Because whilst this is probably the longest we've kept a team without scoring for quite some time, it's really not because of... it's not an indictment on our defensive play, should I say. I get... Cheers, mate. Nah, no worries, man. No worries. It's good. But like I said, if you watch gaming stuff as well, then yeah, Twitch, there's a lot more gaming streams on Twitch. But for stuff like this, you're more likely to see it on YouTube. Ooh, as the shot is ripped wide. Mopai, Moppy's shirt. What? Moppy's shirt. What do you mean Moppy's shirt, lad? Bloody hell, man. Trossard again, causing us nightmares as we hit 7 whole goddamn likes. Thank you very much for supporting the stream, supporting me, supporting you. The most forward-thinking young pioneers that the beautiful game has to offer. Effing love Leeds. You're telling me, man, Leeds is coursing through my veins. And we need those 3 points. I'm telling you, man. Oh, man, I've been so pumped for this all day. So pumped for the 3 points. We need it. We need to fix up because this is infuriating. This is killing me. Come on, Dallas. Lovely interception, my son. Golden Bolakinios. How are you? Long time no speak again. Here we go. Here we go. Rodrigo. This is it. This is it. Go on, Raf. Lovely spin. Oh, sends Cucurella to the shops. He's still going, Raf. Oh, he gets doubled up by Trossard. Trossard running into a cul-de-sac, though. Has to give it off to Lamptey. How's man? Oh, no. Hang on a second. I'll tell you how I am after this attack. As Mopai comes through again here. Oh, no. He skins Llorente. Llorente, man. What are you doing, man? Wake up, geezer. Have you always been this energetic? Mate, I tell you, I don't know what it is. I mean, mate, there's a lot of things about me that could probably cause it maybe a bit crazy to us. But I either have absolutely no energy at all, and I'm like half dead, half asleep, or I'm like crazy, bouncing off the walls energy. Like, I don't know what it is. There's just no in between. I don't know. Why not? What's wrong with a bit of energy? And I'll tell you something. The one thing Leeds are lacking right now is that energy. Yeah? This is the problem Leeds find themselves in. A severe lack of high-intense pressing. A severe lack of quick one-touch football. And it's costing us big time right now. Exclamation mark mode. Exclamation mark mode. Again, that's probably a Twitch thing. Twitch, I don't know what I'm saying. Twitch command. Good man, good to hear it. Golden Bolakinios. He's calm tonight. Yeah, to be fair, it's been a bit of a dreary affair in the early days of the game, and I didn't get a lot of sleep, so maybe I was a bit too calm. Sorry about that. You know, got to keep the energy high here, and I need Leeds to give me some more energy. Plus, you're catching me while I'm watching Leeds, and nothing gets my blood racing like watching Leeds. I'll tell you that for nothing. As Leeds again, Liam Cooper doing nothing again. That's certainly getting my blood racing. It's going to give me a bloody heart attack, Liam Cooper. What's going on? Oh, my Lord. Cleared away there by Stuart Dallas. scratching their ass at times there. Trossard is just strolling through there. Oh, this is scary. Here they come again now, Pascal Gross. Oh my lord, and Moder has smashed the ball over the bar. All guns blazing podcast style. You've chosen a hell of a time to join the stream, Golden Boloquinos and Mr. Morley's Chicken, because I don't know what has gone on in the past few minutes, but this is ridiculous, man. Jesus, we're parting like Moses in the Red Sea back there. Honestly, they don't even have to put any pressure on us. I'm telling you, man, it's like you've had a digestive and you put it in a hot mug of tea for like a minute, and then you literally just tap it like that, and it just goes all crumbles and soggy flaps to the side. And that's what's happening right now, man. Brighton not even having to do anything. Wow, flipping heck, man. Someone give us some luck. Name a goal scorer. Name a goal scorer for Leeds, and I guarantee you it will happen. Come on, someone put it down. I'm saying Rafinha. Come on, my brother. Oh no, again, Mopai. Again. What's going on? Strike. Lovely challenge, Strike. Strike still now. Has Rafinha to his right. Gives it to Tyler Roberts. Tyler Roberts now. He's one-on-one. Is Tyler Roberts still? Oh, and it's saved by the keeper. Lovely bit of play there by Tyler Roberts. Strike header. Come on, Strike. Let's, what kind of, what can we do? What kind of, prayer can we do for Strike? What kind of, what's that, word? Sacrilege, not sacrilege. Ceremony. I don't know, can we do for Virgil van Strijk to energize him, to give him the positive energy he needs to score that header? Maybe if I just stroke my head a little bit. If we all just get our hands here and just stroke the head in this circular motion, you know? Just give it a nice rub like this. You know, power it up. Because this right here, this is going to be the part that Virgil van Strijk uses to score the header. In fact, it's going to be this little part here on the right-hand side of his forehead. It's going to curl into the corner right here. Yeah, just give it a little rub. Everybody give it a little rub right now. I want to see you guys rubbing that forehead right now. I want to see it. Come on. It transfers. It's putting into the atmosphere that Virgil van Strijk is going to score a header. A draw wouldn't be bad, but a last-minute goal would be even better, of course. But I think a draw would be bad, actually, with the way teams are starting to pull away around us. And with the December we've got coming up, I think a draw is actually very, very bad. I think 3 points is imperative. I think we need to get at least 7 points out of our next 3 games to give us some sort of headway going into that tricky December patch. Is Tariq Lamptey coming off? Is he? Who's coming off here? Who's coming on? Who's coming off? What's going on? Yeah, we need a win here, man. We need a win big time. And then we need a win against Palace on Tuesday. I am going to that game. Is anyone going to be at that Palace game, by the way? 8:15 kickoff. Should be an absolute beauty. If anyone is and they're in the North Stand, let me know. Are you, my man? Well, I'm going to be in the North Stand for that one. And I cannot wait. I cannot wait. It's been a hot minute since I've been to Ellen Road. Hopefully, you enjoy the game, Boloquinos, my man. As Rafinha now gets on the ball, flicks it across. Only as far as Lamptey again. What is going on? Oh, lovely defensive play by Rafinha there. All the tracking back, all the work, all the time. Bit of class, man. Bit of class. This is what I'm talking about. This is what Leeds have been crying out for. Is a bit of Rafinha magic. And now Rafinha, who in the second half hasn't really been getting too involved. The ball hasn't been coming to him enough. Starting to go back. Starting to go deeper. And starting to get the ball. Do the work himself. He has moved over to this left-hand side as well. Swap the wings out. Oh, look out for you, mate. Oh, you're in the family stand. Well, I'll get Bielsa's binoculars out and look down and catch you there. Catch you waving. I'll lob a pint across as well for you. Lob a point as we hit 7 whole likes. Oh, man, what an absolute bunch of legends you are. If only I knew who you were and where you're from. And if only Leeds could be as legendary as you guys right now and get an opening goal. Instead, it's Brighton on the ball again here. Come on, just press them. Just get a good tackle in. Why is Yves Bissouma strolling through? Why is Yves Bissouma walking through uncontested? Here we go. Cooper. Dallas. Come on, my man. Dallas, spray it. Oh, Dallas, man. That's sloppy. That is sloppy Joe's right there, man. Heavy touch yet again. Why did 4 mil have to be too much for Haaland? Tell me about it, man. Flipping heck. We could really do with an Erling Haaland up front today. I'll tell you that much. As Veltman comes through again. This time, Dallas intercepting. Mate, bloody heck. I'll tell you something. If Haaland was playing up front today, it'd be like 3-0 to Leeds. Even though we haven't created jack diddly squat. Oh my god. What's going on? Cooper's half asleep there. Cooper is just walking around. Lamptey again. Inside the box. Cooper stands him up. Lovely bit of defensive play there. Come on, get it out. I'm having a heart attack in here. Get the ball out. Oh my god, we can't get it past the first man. We cannot get it past the first man. How long to go? 20 minutes left on the clock. Leeds need the 3 points. Brighton looking the closest team to getting the 3 points. Leeds in this second half really unable to create anything of note aside from that Dallas long shot. 20 minutes to change our fortune as Bissouma comes forward again there. Lovely interception from Struijk, leaving Leeds to defend a corner now. We actually wanted him because of his dad. Yeah, 100%. That's why. And because he was a Leeds fan. He wanted to move to Leeds. He's a Leeds fan. He was born in Leeds. And, I mean, can you imagine it? Him growing up in Holland, desperately trying to refresh his goal to find a championship stream of Leeds. Why did I say Holland, man? Growing up in Denmark. Get it out. Corner whipped in. It's out. Only as far as Tyler Roberts. Tyler Roberts flicking the ball on now. Come on, Dan James. This is it. Oh my god, Dan James has just kicked the ball off the pitch. Who's he aiming for there? Someone in the crowd, maybe. Just passed the ball off the pitch uncontestedly. Bloody hell, man. The Terminator, we called his dad. Remember watching him at Ellen Road. Never got to watch Alf Inga myself. A bit too young for those days. What was he actually like? Was he like well, I guess from the Terminator, he'd be like a bit of a shithouse, a bit of an absolute machine in there. Funny that you used to call him the Terminator. Because if there's one player in world football that I would compare to the Terminator, it is Erling Haaland. The guy is literally a machine. He is a goal-scoring machine. It's like he's been coded. It's like if Peter Crouch was jacked and just coded to do everything perfectly, that would be Erling Haaland. He went around the ground. Yeah, he did, man. He went around the ground. Everything was done. It was basically signed, sealed, delivered, but we didn't want to spend that much money, unfortunately. And we're seeing the same problems again with Leeds not wanting to spend that extra bit of cash and losing out on so many transfers this window. And eventually splashing the cash on Dan James. Dan James, who today, if I'm honest, hasn't been up to scratch. Potentially could say he is calling for a substitution, but we've already made 3 subs, so he can't come off now. This is the team that is going to finish the game. I remember watching Bremner when I was younger. Well, you're lucky, lad. You know who I remember watching when I was younger? Yeah? Yeah? Do you know who I remember watching? Kiss Norbo, yeah? Nothing against Kiss Norbo. Top player on his day, but not exactly world class. Pierre-Michel Lasogga, yeah? Now that was painful. Almost as painful as Leeds letting Brighton walk through us with ease, man. There you go. That's better, Dallas. Go on, my son. Dallas still nail. Takes on 2. Come on. Rafinha to his left. Dallas holding the ball up, and it's a sloppy ball. That last ball has about as much accuracy as a blind man playing darts. And whilst it was a sloppy ball from him, can you really blame him there? It's like Leeds are playing musical statues. There's no movement up there. Firpo is shocking. He's had a shocking game, if I'm honest, Firpo. I wouldn't go as far as to say he is. Oh, look, man. I'm so confused with Firpo. Sometimes I think he's top class, and the other times I think he's absolutely useless. It's sad because they saw him as an under-23s player. Yeah, I know. But then I was speaking to my dad about this the other day, actually, and he was saying, would he have developed into the player that he did if he went to Leeds when he was younger? I kind of think he would, but would he though? Would he have got the status of playing the Champions League football at such a young age and then moving to Dortmund? I don't know. We already seen that Championship players can move to Dortmund and can get a lot of recognition, as we saw with Jude Bellingham. But would he have developed under that absolute shambles of a regime we had back there? I don't know. I had Sol Bamba for my youth days. What do you mean you had Sol Bamba for your youth days? I actually used to really like Sol Bamba when I watched him. I remember watching us play against a relegated Charlton side, and he was the only man doing anything. It was like a one-man show back there. He's actually a very good player when we had him. Send him back to Barca. Funny you say that, actually. When they sold him, there's a guy in here, TK, comes to a lot of the streams, especially the early doors ones. He's a Barca fan, and he was telling me basically that Leeds had been fleeced by Barca for paying that much for Firpo, and it's starting to look like he was right, unfortunately. Yo Sam Morley, what's good, my man? He's too slow. Remember Sol? He is a bit slow, to be honest. His recovery pace isn't all that, Firpo. Yes, because we have Bielsa the next season. True, man. When was it? Wasn't it 2017 we got him? So yeah, actually. Oh my god. What a save, Meslier. Solly March is dancing in and out. And he's ripped a shot. I don't know who's deflected that there. He drops the shoulder, cuts in on his left, sends Dallas for a hot dog, carries on past him, and it flicks off Strike's ankle and almost goes flying into the top corner there. Whoop, what's happening with my light? Oh, my light's messing around there. How long's left? 76 minutes on the clock. So there are 14 or 13 and a half minutes left to go out of regulatory time. Oh, man, it's coming against us. You saw Kisnorbo. I had Sacco and Bamba. Mate, I had that as well, lad. I'm only a few years older than you, pal. And mate, did you get to watch a prime David Prutton though? That's my question. If you didn't get to watch a prime David Prutton, then I really feel for you, lad. That's all I'm saying. You probably missed out on Becchio as well. Some of Becchio's better years. That was probably one of my favorites growing up. Snodgrass was actually my favorite back in the day. But yeah, I also had to watch Hadi Sacco and Sol Bamba. I mean, Sol Bamba I wouldn't really criticize, but Hadi Sacco, I mean, the guy missed sitters for fun. For however much we criticize Dan James's finishing, if you compare it to Hadi Sacco, the guy is like Erling Haaland. Here we go. Stuart Dallas whipping a ball in! I love Becchio. Man, me too. Nothing, his most iconic goal that still lives forward in the memories, that commentary. It's the Millwall game in the playoffs. And it's Becchio well placed. Ball comes in, slots it in there. And Ellen Road just erupted there, man. To be fair, look. A lot of people, of course it wasn't great being down in the doldrums. You know, you want to be in the Premier League. But that year, getting promoted from the Championship. Man, those feelings, those 2 years in those promotion battles was honestly like nothing I've ever felt before. It was amazing, pulverizing, electric, as Rodrigo is the absolute antithesis of that. Wake up, you donkey, man. You're just getting challenged, bypassed here. Forshaw now. 2 men to his right. Gives it to Rodrigo. Back heels it to Roberts. He falls over. Come on. Play it to Raf. Raf is in acres of space there. Doesn't decide to go to him for sure. Now he has Dan James in so much space. Plays the hard ball to Rodrigo. Back heels it. And Roberts is unable to get a foothold on it, man. I'm probably the age you was with Raf to the days of you and Kasnorbo. Nah. Yeah. No. Kasnorbo was before that. Because you're only, how old are you? 14, did you say? 14? So you're 7 years younger than me. Jesus, I'm old. Nah, well, 7 years ago, I don't think Kasnorbo was around 7 years ago, to be honest. Liam Cooper had just started coming into the side there. It was the days of Sol Bamba, yeah. Definitely the Sol Bamba days. The Rodolph Austin days as well. That's who would have been playing in midfield for us those days. Who else did we? We had Ross McCormack around that time as well. Ross McCormack had a very good season for Leeds. His career never really took off after that. He went to Fulham, went to Villa. Never really kicked off for the fella. As Rodrigo clears it once more. Come on, Leeds starting to look more dangerous now. Roberts fouled. Leeds with a free kick. 10 minutes left on the clock. 10 minutes left to salvage something out of this game. Come on, the boys. Come on. Vamos, Leeds. Carajo. For sure. Out to the right. Out to Shax. Shax in. Dan James. Lovely bit of pace there. Energetic. Like a little go-go gadget racer in there. You wind him up and you watch him go. Absolutely darting through that Brighton defence there. Just getting fouled in the end there by Yves Bissouma. Earning Leeds another free kick in that Brighton half. Leeds finally starting to get a foothold in this game. Is it too little, too late? I certainly hope not. Pack it in, guys. I'm feeling... Oh, man. Well, at least you got to witness the good old days. Witness some Champions League football. I got to witness some Johnson's Paint Trophy football. So, count yourself lucky in that regard. Couldn't even win the goddamn Johnson's Paint Trophy. What a shambles, man. What a shambles we were. Oh, my God. And what a shambles we are. Jesus, man. No accuracy on the passing here, man. Stevie Wonder vision from our midfielders. I tell you, man. I tell you, Graham Potter is counting his lucky stars there. You had... Oh! For sure! Roberts! Oh, what a save! Roberts! No! What a save! The ball bounces to Roberts. Come on! This is what I'm talking about. Lovely pressure there. More pressure than, guess what? An erection on skinny jeans. And the ball falls. Forshaw plays it in to Tyler Roberts, who gets the ball on his left foot, strikes it first time, and it's just saved. It's a lovely save with the feet there by Sanchez. If he puts a little bit more height on that, then that's 1-0 Leeds. The ball comes in now. Strike with the header. Oh, it's flicked onto the post. Llorente almost scoring. Is that Roberts again there with the flick on? Oh, how close can you get? Wow. Oh my God, no. Cucurella coming forward now. Jesus, man. Can we just put the ball in the back of the net? Oh, wow. Lovely play by Leeds there, but just giving it away. Again, now Brighton back on the counter-attack. This last 10 minutes has it all. It's Yves Bissouma. Oh, and he's ripped the shot over. Oh, my God. Just calm it down, boys. Just calm it down. You had Kenny. I have Mess. You have Warnock. I have Llorente. Man, I'll tell you something. There's been no better team I've seen than this Leeds team in my life. Oh, look at that, man. is that Llorente who ripped the shot there. It was flicked on and it was just saved, man. First match 78 against Arsenal. Sounds like an eventful game. Actually, it probably didn't, because back then Arsenal were boring as ass. Come on. Forshaw to the left. Rafinha now. Rafinha whipping it in. It's cleared away. Only as far as Stuart Dallas. Back to Rafinha. Come on, Raf. Come on, my son. Lovely diagonal. Come on, put the pressure on, man. Like a rash. We're like a rash they can't get rid of right now. They're trying the Suda Creme, but you cannot get rid of the mighty rash of Leeds United. What's going on here, man? He's booked Shaqs. Oh, that is a criminal decision by the referee there. Crazy decision. Coming into it now is relegation and Bielsa out. The worst thing if you have a manager, if we have a manager who trusts youth. Relegation and Bielsa are out are the two worst things independently that could happen to Leeds United. Together is criminal. I mean, if we lost Bielsa, it would be a tragedy. If we got relegated, it would be a tragedy. And if we did both, then I quite frankly, I don't think I would smile for an entire year. I think it would be that bad. Forshaw yet again has had a really good game today. He's had a decent game. Decent. I don't think he's been as good today. I think that midfield has been quite sloppy at times, if I'm honest. I mean, I don't know if I'm being too harsh on the boys here, but I feel like, he's just, he's lacked a bit of energy in there. You know, it's looking like it's too easy for Brighton to walk through us here. Rafinha, man, again, we win the ball back and we just give it away first time. Now, Arsenal had Liam Brady back then, lovely player. Liam Brady, am I correct in thinking? No, he didn't play for Leeds. Liam Brady. But Liam Brady was one hell of a player from what I've been told. Even to the point where Mr. DT has actually been named after Liam Brady. If any of you guys know who Driller T is. Yeah, I remember him, Irish guy. What Irish guy are you talking about? Oh, Liam Brady. The likes of Cresswell, Bates, Somerville, Drama, and Geldhard would be starters, and they'd be Prem ready if we bounce back up. No, but we'd lose the quality players. We'd lose Phillips. We'd lose Rafinha, and that is not a trade-off I'm willing to make. And nobody would get them better than Bielsa at all. So no, that is not a trade-off that I'm happy with at all. How did Newcastle get on? Lost 2-0. They did indeed lose 2-0 to Arsenal. The team you were just talking about there. Very good for Leeds. I can show you guys the table in a second as well. Once this ball goes out of play, I will quickly show you the Premier League table. And show you how imperative it is that Leeds get the win. Newcastle now, as a result of that game, rooted to the bottom. Why can't we see the match? Because I do not want to get sued through my asshole. I don't have a lot of money as it is, to be honest. And I don't want to lose what little money I do have from getting sued by the Premier League and the EFL and whoever the hell else wants to absolutely tear me open. But this is the table, man. Look at this. We need the point, but we need to win badly. No, Veltman coming through again here. No. Oh my god! I thought he tapped into his own net. Oh my god! It was an absolute p-roller of a shot. It was a p-roller of a shot from Solly March, and it was dribbling into that bottom right-hand corner. Hits the post, bounces off it, hits Melié's shoulder, flicks up. I thought it was going to just roll in, trickle into the box there, into the goal there. Oh my lord. That was a mini heart attack. Wow. Jesus. Oh my god. I grew up watching Liam Brady and Glenn Hoddle, brilliant ball players back in their day. They were. Glenn Hoddle actually a little bit ahead of his time, especially managerially and tactically. You know, he was playing 3 at the back before anyone back in the early 2000s. I mean, he was also a very, very class player, Glenn Hoddle. From what, again, I've been told. Solly March is coming through again here. No, please, someone closing down, someone tackle him. Solly March, no. He's flicked it through, and it's off, and it's a goal kick, and there's 1 minute left. There is 1 minute left of regulatory time. Come on. 1 minute left. Come on, Leeds. Results gone our way this week somewhat. The Villa game did not go our way at all. Villa picking up more points again, which is not good. Not good at all. But certainly the results were not as bad as last week's. No. With his shirt hang out like Paul Mariner, lol. Prefer Brady. I used to go to Spurs. Spurs are the great team. Then I wouldn't go that far. You know, Spurs are fraudulent. All right, let's not be talking good about Spurs here. Villa are definitely staying up. Let's hope Burnley don't win tomorrow or Leeds in the bottom 3. Shit, but this is why we need the win. The win. Come on, Shackleton. Come on, Roberts. How much added time? It's the 90th minute. How much added time? It's Stroik. It's James. It's 3 minutes. It's James still. Oh, is that a corner? No, he's just placed over the bar. Dan! You donkey! Composure, lad. Oh, man. Danny James, man. Danny James. Oh, no. Oh, they're offside. Thank the Lord. Okay, 2 minutes left. This is it. This is all or nothing. Take us home to the promised land of 3 points. Been a really poor performance by Leeds. Really poor. If we can... I'm the greatest manager since Fergie on FF. I think everyone is somehow. Take bloody Take Accrington Stanley to the quadruple, and then you get sacked for not having enough shirt sales. Is Ten Hag a manager who we could get? Depends where we finish this year, doesn't it? Depends where we finish this year. If we finish in the bottom 3, probably not. And to be honest, if it's between Ten Hag or another year for Bielsa, I'll happily take another year for Bielsa. But Ten Hag would be a beautiful man to carry on the legacy. A beautiful acquisition, should I say. As Bissouma now comes through. 1.5 minutes left on the clock. Cucurella giving it back now to Trossard. Trossard running into no man's land there. Come on, apply the pressure. Win the ball back. We have probably one more chance for one last attack. Oh no, Stroik's been put on his ass. And Trossard still. Get it out. Get it out. Oh my God. Oh, it's saved by Meslier. Come on. Everyone up. Everyone forward. Vamos. Stuart Dallas now. Dallas to Rafinha. Oh, that's careless, man. That's sloppy. That's so sloppy. Come on. Pressurize them. Oh, man. 30 seconds left. Sorry if I'm not reading the chat, but it's the last 30 seconds of the game. Dunk, that's a foul. Don't throw the ball away. He's time wasting. Someone rip that ball off him. Someone go and push him off and get that ball off him now. What's going on here, man? Where's the urgency? Man? Oh my God. But it's like we're happy to get a point. Here. Everyone's walking. Everyone's strolling around. They're happy for the point. What the heck? Oh my God, here we go. Oh, and they just... Sloppy, man! That's bad, man. That's bad. Don't know, but he keeps doing it again with Ajax selling all the players and doing it again with the youth players. Plus, they do well in the Champions League. Yeah, they do. That's what I said. He'd be a very, very good acquisition to carry on the legacy of Bielsa if and when he does have to depart us. But if we carry on playing like this, then we're not going to be in a position to draw against him. Point against Potter, that's okay. I wouldn't go that far. This has been a dismal performance in a game which we had to win. It was a must win. It was a poor performance compared to the last two where I was actually positive about the way we've been playing. Today has been back to a really rotten performance from Leeds there. Unable to create anything, unable to pass the ball around, getting out-pressed, getting outworked at times there. And it just looked like we weren't hungry enough today. If I'm honest, we weren't hungry enough. It was so flat, it was toothless. And it's one of the most damning performances I've seen from Leeds this year, to be honest. 10 wins back-to-back, and we have a small chance of getting playoffs from where I picked Derby off is insane. I'm in charge of Derby, and we are 17th of March, near 40 points with the 7th without the 12-point deduction. 16th with 10 games. 10 wins in a row is quite optimistic, my man. Quite optimistic. We got 0 points last season. What, against Potter? Yeah, but I don't know. Gotta go, lads. I'll look out for you on Tuesday, fella. Take care, all. Take care, you as well. Thank you very much for coming. It has been an absolute pleasure speaking to you as well, Golden Bolakinios. But today, like I said, lethargic, sloppy, tired, poor, devoid of creativities, devoid of ideas, devoid of any kind of hunger, determination. Rafinha wasn't getting on the ball enough. Our passing distribution was absolutely woeful. It was tragic. It was on the verge of embarrassing today at times. And if Burnley win tomorrow, we're in the relegation zone. And that is damning. Enjoyed that, Joe, though, mate. You made me crease up. Well, I enjoyed having you here, man. Made it all the better. But like I said, man, I don't know what you guys are thinking, but for me, that was very damning. As we take a look at the match stats, man, that's kind of deflated me. If I'm being frankly honest, Calvin Phillips nursing an injury, so that's why he had to come off in there as well. For sure, he was alright at times, but he left too many gaps in the midfield. Dallas as well. Dallas in the second half actually was winning the ball a lot. He had some very good interceptions there. He was working hard, tracking back, but distribution poor. Rafinha, distribution today poor. Jack Harrison, lack of confidence going forward. Dan James, distribution poor. Rodrigo Moreno, not really on the ball enough, struggling to put himself about, not very strong today. Cooper, again, not the sharpest. Lorente, again, a bit lapse of concentration at times, getting walk past throughout there. And Melier really keeping us in the game here. Good footage, well done. Good stream as per. Thank you very much, Joe Depp, for coming along there. Thank you very much, my man. But like I said, a very disappointing performance, should I say. I don't want to lamp the hate on too much. Don't want to lamp-t the hate on too much. But, hey, man, it was just a bit flat. And it flattered to deceive at times. Never really got going that game. But what can you do? You win some, you lose some, and in this case, you draw some as well. But thank you guys so much for watching. It has been an absolute pleasure speaking to you guys as always. And for now, guys, thank you very much. And I'll catch you on the flip side. Hit that like, guys. Hit that like indeed. Only hit that like, by the way, if you do enjoy it. If you don't enjoy this, then just tell me to piss off or whatever you want to tell me, to be honest. Tell me to go away and to shut my candy ass up. But if you do enjoy it, then a like would always be appreciated. But like I said, guys, thank you very much for watching. It's been a pleasure speaking to you, and goodbye.